All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. This lesson is going to be Mark of the Beast lesson. This is from a video, impact theory video, an interview. And if you can see here, it was published on January 10th, 2017. And so this interview was almost 3 years ago. OK, but I just came across it relatively recently. And today's date being December 14th, December 13th, excuse me, 2019. OK, so I'm going to play a little bit of this video and get into some precepts. Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. Okay, so this devil thinks that they're going to be able to live for 150 years, okay? Which is a delusional proposition. However, let's go ahead and get a precept or two to back this up now. I don't know why it's popping up like this, but anyway. Go ahead and get it in Psalms. Damn, why is it? Okay. This is Psalms chapter 49 and 10. Hold on, let me see. Ooh. Okay. All right, this is Psalms 49 and 5. It says, "Wherefore should I fear in the days of evil, when the iniquity of my heels shall compass me about?" And the days of evil are coming upon the men of the Lord. Okay, as we see the day approaching, there is propaganda being pushed more and more towards the fulfillment of the New World Order, man, aka the image of the beast. Now, it says, "They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to the Most High a ransom for him." Okay, so when the Most High requires your life, that's it. There's nothing that can be done in order to buy time here for Esau, man. Okay. The Most High has given Esau the time that he's going to give him. And that's it. When his time's up, that's it. There's not going to be a ransom or the ability to pay for a debt in that day, man. Esau's going to have to pay by the shedding of his blood. Now, it says, this guy said, excuse me, what's this guy's name? Moran Surf. He was saying that now they're starting to play God. Now that they've taken the major problems of the world, like starvation and war and sickness out of the way. Now that they got that going, now they can start to try to improve the quality of life, right? It says, let me see, verse 8, "For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceaseth forever, that he should still live forever and not see corruption. For he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool and the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others." Now we're going into the point. The wise men of this world, which this man would be considered not the man pictured, but hold on. this dude right here, Moran Surf, would be considered a wise man in the eyes of this world, because he's a neuroscientist or whatever. He studied neurology, the way that the brain works and things like that. And he's received accolades for it, man. So his opinion is valued amongst the people. Now it says, he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool and the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others. And that's really what Esau doesn't want to do. He wants to find out a way how to live forever, man. Like this verse go into in verse 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And the point is in the first part of that verse. Esau, the self-proclaimed white man, thinks that he's going to have enough time to be able to really accomplish the things that he said he want to do, man. Like I said, the things of the New World Order, starting with, he's already conquered most of the nations, but now he wants to conquer your mind, man. He wants to conquer your body, every individual he wants. I'm gonna keep playing this video. Now it's gonna act like it don't want to load.
Our bodies are gonna be there, but our brain is gonna be basically not able to do the thinking. Right. So a bunch of neuroscientists, and I'm helping a little bit, but it's a project that is beyond me, are trying to fix that. And this is really the science fiction aspect. The way to fix that is not by actually fixing the brain using drugs, but by replacing components of it. So what we're doing right now
with synthetic biology,
yes,
or okay.
With the chips, like you basically take a chip and so there are parts of the brain that are almost like a bridge. So things come from the in and get processed here and go out. And it's a lot of things could come in, a lot of things could come out, but it's finite sets. There's a table of millions of things that could come in, and for them there's a clear what comes out. The idea is that when you're starting to decay, when your Alzheimer emerges, we're gonna put electrodes in your brain and learn how the in looks and how the out looks, and learn that while you're decaying. And when you get to the state where you're really no longer out there, we're gonna take out the part of the brain that's biological, that failed, and we're gonna put a chip instead, and the chip is gonna now take the input from here.
Wow.
This devil is a maniac, man. This dude said we're gonna fix Alzheimer's. The reason why the Most High is giving these plagues and sicknesses to these individuals is because they're meant to suffer punishment here, man. That's the purpose of this place for the Israelites. Earth is punishment, man. When you come down here, you gonna suffer. So Esau is attempting to reduce. This really. I'm gonna go back to this guy's face right here. This guy, he's just one of them, but he's clearly not an Israelite. Okay, clearly of the nation of Esau. And this goes to show you, man, that the self-proclaimed white man is insane. His proposition to so-called fix Alzheimer's, which Alzheimer's is basically the deterioration of memories and eventually, motor functions in the brain. Just your brain getting old, and then, before you die, old people get it. And so his thing is, okay, well, our bodies are going to be still there. They're still going to be functioning. Why don't we just cut out the part of your brain that's that's dysfunctional and then put a chip in it? Well, what does that sound like? Let's get some scriptures. Let's get some more scriptures. I don't know why this thing is white like that. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm not even about to try to. Hold on. I'm not even about to try it right now. Revelation. Got to get that in 13 and 16. This is Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. See, this scheme that this man just proposed here on this interview is to ease people into the thought of getting a chip inserted into your brain. Ease people into the thought of getting a chip inserted into your hand. What do you say? Bio something. Okay? Chemistry or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. Okay? But like I said, man, the plan is to get these people warmed up to the idea, man. Okay? And by saying that, oh yeah, we can use the chip for surgery for people with Alzheimer's. We can use the chip to track your dog and tell it. So if your dog gets lost, or if your pet gets lost or pet napped, we can locate it. Same thing with your sons and daughters. You can get them chipped. It's all convenience. It's safety. That's the agenda that the self-proclaimed white man is pushing, man. Okay, get this chip. Let me put this technology in you. He wants to be literally in you, in your brain, in your hand, wherever he can get. Okay, and the scriptures talks about the destruction of those that take the chip. Okay, in the following chapter, which the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, man. We're still in the year of the charagma, man. Charagma is Greek for mark, and Revelation 13 and 16, which means an incision. Now, it says, and this is Revelation 14 and 9, excuse me. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb, and in the presence of the Lamb. And that fire and brimstone is going to be that thermonuclear destruction is going to come upon chiefly America and various other places that have been in league with America that are at that time going to be at war amongst one another during World War III. Okay, which is approaching. The nations are already ready to go ahead and really get everything popping. I mean, things have been escalating for years, but we see the propaganda being pushed. And like I said, this video is not brand new. This is a 3-year-old video. You see it right here, published January 10th, 2017. Okay, so it was probably originally filmed right around 3 years ago, man. And let's play a little bit more of this video so we can get some more off of this.
We're gonna take out the part of the brain that's biological that failed, and we're gonna put a chip instead, and the chip is gonna now take the input from here.
Wow.
And now you can open it to questions like, is it still me? If there's many of those chips that kind of bypass.
That's being worked on right now.
It's already working with rats. With rats, you can actually induce Alzheimer and then replace the faulty parts with chips that do the mapping. Wow. It's done here in Los Angeles by guys.
So this man here is saying, and this is 3 years ago, and I don't know, a brother probably may have already kind of done a lesson on this. This video, has almost 900,000 views. So, but I just, I was listening to this, and I was like, damn, they actually talk about the mark of the beast right here on the channel, on this channel here, and he's saying it's already working with rats, and that's 3 years ago. So you think that they don't have this technology now, man? Come on, man. Let's get some more of these bad boys. Psalms chapter 58 and verse 3, it says the wicked are estranged from the womb. Let's get that word estranged. It says zawar, which means to be a stranger. Okay, loathsome. Let's see. To be estranged, to be a stranger, to be be one alienated. Okay. Let me see. profane. Okay. To turn aside, to depart. There we go. They departed from, I mean, they were never walking in the way of righteousness, but they're departing from that correct way, man. From the womb, they've been going off. It says they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Okay? So these other nations, man, are not known by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's why they have no standard when it comes to the scriptures, man. They don't live their lives according to the way that the Most High has commanded, which is why we see the earth in the state that it's in right now. Why else would it be in the state that it's in right now if it was not ruled by people that didn't fear the Most High? You have people like this, they should be looked down upon. But here it is, he's pushing the idea of putting a brain chip okay, into your head, man. Brain, you know, to take out part of the brain. When did the Most High say to do that, man? Take out a part of your brain. If you get to 100 years old, when it's time for you to die, and you take out a part of your brain and put a chip in, this dude is really trying to make turn people into Frankensteins, man. You know? Let me get another one real quick. Another one in Proverbs 4:16, it says, "For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall." So they're it says, "For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence." Their agenda is to destroy people, but chiefly the Israelites, man. Okay? Because these Edomites are aware of the mark of the beast being the RFID chip, the top elite banking families, which are the ones that are really pushing the idea. They are the ones who are responsible for it being televised so much and just kind of, you know, consistently just kind of slid in there like, hey, look, this is an option. You know, we're doing this with the chip. We're doing that. We're doing this and doing that. Like, why is that even a discussion so much? Because it's their agenda. Okay. And so this is scripture right here is applying to self-proclaimed white people. And I wouldn't be surprised if this man here was an Amalekite. Okay. Now I'm going to continue on this video, finish it out. Not the whole video, but get a little bit more on it.
It's already working with rats. With rats, you can actually induce Alzheimer and then replace the faulty parts with chips that do the mapping. Wow. It's done here in Los Angeles by guys at USC.
Man, you really getting it. It's A, exciting. B, you're opening Pandora's box. Like, this is insane. I love this shit.
Yeah, we should talk about ethics in the end. Whenever you tell me that you're ready, we should talk about the...
Let's talk about ethics.
Because there is an interesting part. So I'm spending my time half my days in a business school. And this could be seen as like a really selling your soul to the devil by helping people sell more Captain Crunch overnight to a person who's in phase 3 of their night. You can bombard their brain with buy Captain Crunch, and they're gonna wake up and they want to buy Captain Crunch instead of smoking less.
Can we switch that?
Yeah, man. And that's really what he does. Esau be programming you niggas, man. Okay? And and our people just suck it right up. They just go ahead and follow right along, man. Okay? Why? Because they don't have any protection or hedge. Our people, 2/3 of our people don't have any protection or hedge from the Heavenly Father to be able to discern, look, this stuff that this man is doing is wicked. They're like, oh wow, this is interesting. Just like the dude on the right, you know, the interviewer. He's like, man, this is amazing. This, you know, I know it's real controversial. This is groundbreaking, you know. And our people, they're like, damn, man, I got a 12-year-old, children, probably thing like looking up to this dude on the left, thinking that they want to help him do. You know what I mean? Like that's how society that's how the society that the Edomites have built has poisoned the minds of the masses, man, chiefly our people. Okay. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just get this last precept here. I mean, because he talk about basically entering programs into your brain. That's what he wants to do. You know, with these advertisements and all that, they spend money, man, big money to get you people to buy these demonic products, man. McRib and a chicken, Popeye's chicken sandwich, all this stuff, man. You know. Anyway, Psalms 36:1, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, the servant of Yahweh. The transgression of the wicked saith within mine heart, that there is no fear of the Most High before His eyes. And that's really what they think. They think that they're really they don't fear the Most High, man. Okay, there's no David was perceiving, man. There's no these people really don't fear the Most High, man. You know. These people really don't, because if they did, they wouldn't be doing it. They wouldn't be proposing these ideas. Talking about talking about selling their soul to the devil, you know, and he kind of used it as an analogy, but basically going into, like, he was saying, like, yeah, I feel like you could look at it ethically, like I'm selling out to these companies because I'm helping them how to figure out how to, you know, sell more of whatever product, you know, which, I mean, they tampering with, you know, they send out certain messages, man, in these commercials. You know, the music they put, everything that they put behind it is meant to program you people, man. You know, it's for the sake of consumerism and for any other agenda that they want to push. For example, this Jersey City shooting thing. You know, I didn't want to turn this into a lesson regarding that. Okay, but this all goes into the image of the beast, man. Esau's propaganda, the way of America, essentially is to push people towards accepting the New World Order, man. Okay? Verse 2, it says, for he flattereth himself in his own eyes until his iniquity be found to be hateful. See, he thinks that he's so smart, that he got all this, you know, that he's making these strides. He's doing this for the human, for mankind, for the human race, to make things better, when he's really jacking everything up, man. This is the type of man that will, you know, kill all the bees and then start up a foundation saying, oh, we got to save the bees. Like, whose fault is it that the bees is dying? You know? You people's fault, man. They was doing A-okay, but until you started ruling the planet. But it's okay. You got a short little moment left. Okay. It says verse 3, the words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be wise and to do good. The self-proclaimed, this guy here, his mind is not geared towards doing the right thing, man. Okay? They are experimenting with you people, man. Okay? Just like how they doing with rats. He said it that they were, you know, doing the brain to chip swap thing going on with rats already, and that was 3 years ago. Okay? You think they're not already practicing on you on these trafficked individuals, man, or individuals that live in countries that are not run by, you know, regulations under the U.S.? Don't be deceived, man. Verse 4, he deviseth himself upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. Okay? That's what he thinks about all the time, is just, dang, I wonder, you know, like we think about the truth and, you know, staying in the spirit and things like that. This man, when he go to sleep, he thinking about how he can insert a brain chip into somebody and make them live, you know, 50 years longer. You know, because he wants to stay here, man. The Most High gonna take this place away. Okay? He setteth himself in a way that is not good and abhorreth not evil. He doesn't run away from evil. He embraces it, man. Okay? He's setting up himself in an erroneous way, which is going to be shown to be the case when the Most High destroys you Edomites, man. Especially you Amalekites. Okay? So anyway, which, by the way, Edomites are the self-proclaimed white people, and the Amalekites are the self-proclaimed Jews that's over there in the land of Israel right now. Those are not the true Israelites. So, Lord willing, this video don't get flagged, because anytime we talk about them, they try to take stuff down. But with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.